I made the analogy last night, and some folks were laughing at me, some folks agree with me, but I said it's like being at your funeral. It's all the people that you love the most coming here to tell you how much they love you the most, and it's really damn special. This is really cool, really cool.
Hi, thanks for coming. We're so happy you're here. Hi.
Smart, stylish, beautiful, handsome, athletic, energetic. No, I'm not talking about me. I'm not talking about me. These are all words I've heard associated with Kristen and Blake. But if you're here tonight, you know them as kind and gracious, generous and loving. Two wonderful souls that care deeply about one another, that care about family and friends.
McElwee family values family, friends, food, a little bit of fun, and maybe an occasional beverage. We hope you all will embrace those values and be part of the Dallaire extended family. And with that comes the responsibility to help guide Kristen and Blake through life.
Blake and I were set up on a blind date in April 2013. I was in Boston visiting from New York for a bridal shower, and Blake's roommate, he had set us up and said like, oh, you might want to meet my friend. She's in town for a bridal shower. So we went out to Tia's and Legal Harbor side for our first date, and I just thought he was wonderful. And then I met my parents afterwards for dinner, and I think I probably was super giddy and excited.
I tried to find the text messages from your first date, but lucky for you, Chris and I could not find them. But it went something like, I really like him, we connected, he's so hot.
I lived in New York and he lived in Boston at the time. And then coincidentally, probably like a week later, he had just started a new job, so he was in New York for a whole week for training. I think we went on dates, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then we sort of started going back and forth for the summer, and I spent a lot of time on Cape Cod, so I was coming to Boston a lot more, and then that was kind of it.
I picked up the ring, met her parents for lunch, and asked her to marry me all in the same day. And so her dad said, he asked me, he's like, so when are you gonna do it? And and I said, well, no time like the present. I was thinking about tonight. And he's like, well, get on with it.
At the time we didn't live together, so he was like, let's meet in the Beacon Hill apartment. And so I got home and I kind of wanted to just like have a few minutes and like freshen up and like chill. And he kind of had like followed me around the apartment everywhere. And then I was like putting down my bag, and he actually proposed kind of by the door, which was funny because I said he was like following me around. And then it was wonderful, and we had a really nice meal at Toscano down in Beacon Hill, which we ate out a lot, so that was really awesome.
It was right before a weekend with all of her friends, a Friendsgiving in New York. I know the party wasn't for us, but it felt like it was. It was a great opportunity for her to be with all her friends right afterwards.
He's sweet. He is sweet, he's smart, he's kind, he's supportive, and he's fun, and he's funny, and he's witty, and to the point even she will say some of his comments seem to be very similar to what her father has said. And they do say you marry your father. Yes. So he's a lovely, lovely guy. We're thrilled. We're thrilled.
Blake, you have certainly come a long way since we had dinner at Perkins Diner sophomore year at Lehigh with Marino, Gaunt, and Walsh. And you could not pay your fair share of the bill that night. So we offered to pay your part if you would take your clothes off and walk out of the restaurant naked. You are never one to shy away from a challenge. So you did what you had to do with a huge smile on your face. The only smile that was bigger was the older ladies at the table next to us. And now he's getting married at the Four Seasons. Well done.
Where we stand today is somewhere between Mission Impossible and Field of Dreams. So it's a proud moment and a dream come true that these two are together today. And we know now what a remarkable person Blake is. We know that now. He's loyal, funny, trustworthy, considerate, professional, and everything you could ask for in a son. And I certainly hope everything that Kristen could hope for in a husband.
Blake has been one of my best friends since before I can remember. But I can tell you one thing that I'm so happy about is that he finally replaced me for good.
Now, Kristen, from a very early age, was never afraid to express her opinion. Very early on, when she had colic, Lorraine and I thought it was a physical ailment. It was really Kristen's frustration in not being able to tell us what to do. I think it was age 3 or 4 when she reorganized her bedroom and gave us thoughts about the rest of the house. So we knew we were on to it then.
We needed it all. We needed easy at the reception, drama at the ceremony, and frosting it all.
I was already wearing my mom's earrings, and this would be a nice homage to my grandmother, who is amazing, an amazing woman. And then the lace behind it is actually the lace from my mom's wedding dress. Yeah. So lots of something old, borrowed, loose, all that stuff. This is new. This is new. Well, I basically loved this fabric the first day we went, but then I got so worried that I wasn't going to find it, or that it seemed like a lot to have the dress made, that I ended up going to like 4 other stores and trying on a ton of dresses, and then going back to Faraz, who made the dress on Newberry Street. So she came to the fittings, which was amazing, and then as she was looking for her own dress, Faraz had been like, I can make your dress too, and he made her dress as well. So it was really fun because my mom and I would go together, and she would try on her dress first for like the first 45 minutes, and then I would try on my dress after, and we would always have champagne, and it was just a really fun and by far the most fun thing I did wedding planning.
So Kristen and I have been best friends for 20 years. I would say this is one incredible friendship. It started in middle school, where we couldn't be apart for too long, and we would write letters to each other over the summer. I recently found one of those letters, and it was describing Kristen's first kiss. I quote, "He's officially my boyfriend. He kissed me on the cheek." Most importantly, though, my friendship with Kristen is an organized, planned, and on-time friendship. The girl is a walking planner.
There's not much moss under Kristen's feet. Yeah. She moves pretty good.
Her zest for life, and her drive to always try new things. She loves that. New restaurants, new places. It's a great way to live life.
She's intelligent, she's smart, she's funny, she's just beautiful. She's caring, she has great friends. She keeps her friends for a long time. I mean, she has all her 10 Wayland girls will be here, and her 10 Syracuse girls. I mean, they're just a great group of kids. And they've been together, and they're all different. Their personalities are all different, but somehow they've just all been able to stay together.
Now, one attribute of Kristen is that she makes lifelong friends. Whether growing up in Wayland, upstate New York at Syracuse, where's that group? Working in New York City and back here in Massachusetts. And so I do have a message for all her friends, in case you don't know it. When you have Kristen as a friend, you have a friend for life.
I love how thoughtful Kristen is. She's the best. She always, remembers your birthday, sends a thank you note.
She remembers like small details and things about what's going on in your life, and is really good about checking in at important like milestones or keeping up with what's going on with you. Which is really sweet.
And that's why she has so many friends here.
Yeah.
Because she's such a loyal friend.
But what makes Kristen so special is that she makes everyone around her feel special. She truly is the most thoughtful and caring person. Her happiness comes from having her friends and family close. Everything she does, she finds a way to include those who matter. Above all, I just feel so lucky to have Kristen in my life. I didn't grow up with a sister, but I feel like I have one in Kristen.
I gotta give Kristen a ton of credit. She's really focused me in on what's most important and focused me in on the people who are most important and the people who are really gonna mean the most to us going forward and through the rest of our lives. And every one of you here is a part of that conversation. And it's just beyond special.
You guys make a great couple. We wish you countless blessings, and please join me in raising the glass to toast Kristen and Blake. Mom, Dad.
Are you going to wear a helmet tomorrow?
Late night show. So, Blake, you've always been successful in school, work, sports, and I just can't wait to see you become a successful husband and father in the future. I think all of us can say that here. You are a great friend to many here. You're a best friend to me. You're like a brother. You give great advice. You're a great listener, which you've gotten better at over the years for sure. And you are always looking to grow, and you always want to do things that make you better. And I think, I've only been married for 3 weeks, but I think that's probably going to help you in your marriage. You are also very generous, as we saw with the house he rented for us at his bachelor party. I felt like I was in a rap video all weekend. You know, my family loves Blake so much. My sister named her son after him. Yeah, exactly.
And his life experiences to date have prepared him, I think, well, to be the kind of husband and father and joint leader of a family that's going to guide his family. What'd you say to you, Mackie? Squeeze. Mackie said, squeeze your butt cheeks together. Squeeze, squeeze, through the best and toughest of times. For all his talent, arguably his remarkable ability to turn tough experiences into new opportunities and emotional challenges into uplifting memories. No matter the challenge, I guarantee Blake will never, ever give up. And you'll come out laughing and in a better place. We could all not be more thrilled about this marriage and the life you create and share in the decades ahead. You're both big game players. Let the game begin. Cheers.
And on behalf of Kristen and Blake, it is my honor and my great pleasure to welcome you to Arlington Street Church for this joyous occasion. In this moment, we honor all of you here and thank you for the part you have played in Kristen and Blake's journey to this day.
Marry your best friend. I do not say that lightly. Really, truly, find the strongest, happiest friendship in the person you fall in love with. Someone who speaks highly of you. Someone you can laugh with.
Make sure they are somebody who lets you cry too. Despair will come. Find someone that you want to be there with you through those times. Most importantly, marry the one that makes passion, love, and madness combine and course through you. A love that will never dilute, even when the waters get deep and dark.
Great love will give you the strength to stand apart, to seek out your unique destiny, to create the meaning of your life, and to make your special contribution to the world. We who are gathered here wish for you a great love, a love that makes both of you better together than either of you could be apart, a love that continues to give you joy and courage, a love that holds up a mirror and that walks you home to yourself. Indeed, a great love comes from a heart broken open.
I, Blake, take you, Kristen, to be my lawfully wedded wife. I promise to be your best friend, to support you as you strive to achieve your goals, and to share in your dreams.
I, Kristen, take you, Blake, to be my lawfully wedded husband. I promise to listen with compassion and understanding, and speak to you with encouragement. I will trust you and respect you, laugh with you, and cry with you. Love you faithfully through good times and bad.
I will cherish our union. Love is a choice, and I choose you.
Love is a choice, and I choose you. Until death do us part, with my whole heart and with my complete devotion, I pledge you my love.
Until death do us part, with my whole heart and with my complete devotion, I pledge you my love. Kristen, with this ring, I thee wed.
Blake, with this ring, I thee wed.
What we get from these two is a priceless lesson that will impact us for the rest of our lives. A true understanding of friendship. The loyalty that these two have for their friends is absolutely second to none. It's intense and it's defining of who they are. It continually drives us to be better friends back to them and better friends to each other. And it's something that we'll always be grateful for. For that, we toast to Blake and Kristen. Thank you so much for your love and your friendship. It absolutely means the world to us. Cheers.
As parents, you always hope that your daughter finds a husband who will be her best friend, be kind, supportive, and thoughtful. Kristen, I think you won the lottery.
And now, by the power of your love, I hereby pronounce you husband and wife.
And it's so perfect, I can't get her off my mind. Oh baby, can't you see, you're the place for me. I've been over this a million times, thinking about her every day and night. Everything you ever do is right from the heart. God has given me another sign that girl, you always bring it to the light. So please extend your hand to me, 'cause you're everything you want to be. No one else to be with me, baby, 'cause I can't be myself when you're not here with me. Baby, will you be the one for me, the one for me.
So if you two could just stand up for a second, and everybody here loves you so much, and this day goes by extremely fast. So just take that in, and if we can all raise a glass to Blake and Kristen, we all love you. Cheers. Hold on. I do have one more thing actually. Blake, since you split the heck out of your pants at my wedding 3 weeks ago, I got you another pair because those are the tightest pants I've ever seen in a tuxedo you're wearing right now. Those have no chance to that. No chance. So give 100% out here.
Kristen and Blake, you're two amazing people, an amazing couple. Lorraine and I are filled with pride and confidence that as you embark on your journey, it'll be filled with love and happiness. It is written, when children find true love, their parents find true joy. So here's to your joy and ours to stay forward.